here, and I've already did my worship hour earlier today. So I'm here and I want to talk about my weekend. I want to talk about the fact that Mrs. Deborah has got to stop eating candy. And let me tell you what has happened with that. I wasn't buying none of them snacks at the Ajax Center because they have the Happy Card that has nothing but snacks on it. Hmm. The minute I started to interview Michelle, the minute things started going right, I just reached for a snack. Now, I don't have a problem if I go out for the day and get, something with french fries. That's part of just being out. Fries are not going to kill you. But I'm like, Deborah, you got to stop this. And it's sometimes I feel stressed when it's something stressful that's bad. And then I feel stressed when it's something stressful that's good. So I gave myself yesterday, and I actually put some candy paper in the trash. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because you can't get to the truth unless you tell the truth. So Miss Deborah, from now forward, she is not going to buy candy or eat candy. And I mean, the thing is, that kind of candy. This is May. May will be 21 months of me exercising consistently. May, June, July. I got to pull it together. Coach, my knee doctor said I have 3 months before, if I don't lose, no, he said 6 months. So if I don't lose some weight in 6 months, he is going to make me do something drastic that I don't want to do to lose weight. So, and what I thought about is, I seen the girl yesterday, this week, who came back to the pool. I bought her clothes. Like, this is probably something I bought from her that I can wear, that she couldn't wear because she lost the weight. But when I seen her this week, she was fat. And honestly, my cousin had already told me that that her cousin, like, how you have a cousin, then they have a whole set of cousins that really aren't your cousin. So her cousin had the surgery, lost the weight, gained the weight. It's like it takes 2 or 3 times for you to lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it. So that's normal, even whether you do the surgery or not. And of course, I know people who've had the surgery and who've done well, but this is the thing that scares me. When you get sick, so y'all know, normally when you get sick, you think you got the flu or a cold or a bug or something. So you don't worry about it. But once you have that surgery, you gotta go to the emergency room because you don't know. You could be bleeding. If you start feeling sick, you might think, oh, I got acid reflux or something. But it might be really serious. So I don't know. Miss Deborah don't know. But the desire that I have to reach for candy, and I hadn't had candy in a while. Like, I can go 3 months without eating candy or buying candy, or I can say no. Every day when I eat at the Ajax Center, they give me a piece of cake. I always give it to Letitia, or if she's not there, I just tell them I don't want that nasty cake. So I'm not going to be sitting up eating stuff that's nasty. But it's something. It's a point of contention. So, and it's actually not a problem. When you lose weight, you gain it. When you're doing good, you struggle. That's just a part of weight loss life. Um, so I just wanted to share that with y'all and tell you what I did notice when I went to the craft fair yesterday. Then I went window shopping, and I noticed that these stores have other store brand stuff in the stores. Like, they had clear earrings, they had all kind of stuff. I can't remember all the brands, but they had like 5 different brands that I recognized from other stores in the store. And even like Walmart and Target sell the Avenue clothes. Like, for plus sizes, they sell each other's clothes on their websites. And also Amazon. I know this Amazon sells Lane Bryant things, which is a smart business thing. Part of what I'm hoping with that I'm doing, and I'm hoping that you're doing also, is getting back out there to live your life. Just live your life. Hey, I'm not a paper chaser. So noticing things that are changing. But baby, they slice them prices so good, they make you spend your money. Okay, I noticed they did have some custom, and when I say custom, I mean lined and business casual or business professional clothing in larger sizes, which they went up to 26, so that was kind of nice. They had really nice custom clothes in smaller sizes, so that's kind of nice. It went to like size 14, so I think that stores have a long way to go in terms of just offering the same quality of clothing for every size. I don't know why they don't do that. It certainly would sell, but that's what they choose to do. So there was there were two more clothing stores after I left Kohl's. But I was like, look, Miss Deborah ain't gonna buy nothing. I don't want to see that. I know they got it. But I went window shopping just to look. But I went to the candy store. I went to the candy shop. And I went to Michael's. I thought Michael's had more ritzy stuff that dealt with crafts. And they do. But it looks the same as TJ Maxx, Ross's, and Marshall's. It kind of give you that flavor. So, I mean, it was good to go. Because I always wanted to go to Michael's. I just never took the time to go. Even when I was in that plaza. And because I had spent so much time at the Sephora shop, I didn't really want to go to Ulta. I was like, okay. But it was good just to roll around. And it was just good to be out and window shop. Because sometimes I don't take the time just to go look and see. Take a look, see. And that's part of this journey. Finding ways to inspire yourself, because at the end of the day, hi Ohio, at the end of the day, I have to be responsible for my own journey. So that's why I don't tend to just lie or deceive you in thinking one thing when I'm experiencing another, because all feelings is valid. And that's what we talked about this week. We had a good time. And Friday, people, y'all were on fire. They were super chatting me. I was like, what? It was wonderful. And I thank you so much for that. So what I said, Michelle, you got to come back. Because at first I was like, once a month, once a week. So what we're going to do this week coming up is you have to be a member to jump in on our group this week, because we got to do something special for our members. So Porch Lady, it's going to be you, me, and Michelle, honey. And those who care to join that membership. Belinda who? Tell me, who is Belinda from where? So, honey, I know a Belinda that live in Clarksville. What else? What I'm going to do is reach out. There are so many services that I have to take care of, connect with, and join. And so, I'm going to take some time to go ahead and connect with some services to maybe help me get back to work, maybe train me, maybe help me get a wheelchair van, and just get me going. And once again, who's responsible for their life? Me. And my little friend who I always share things with, she didn't want to share her thing with me, but that's okay. She don't owe me nothing, honey. So if it's to be, it's up to me. And I got some inside information. It's always good to, because all of the programs, they're for everybody. So this is the thing about clothes and makeup. So I'm starting with lip gloss. So one of my goals is to put on lipstick or lip gloss every day. So I have a little on right now. And so we're going to start with lip gloss. I'm going to get my brows done. If I have some money left, because I'm going out today for dinner. If I have some money left, I'm going to get my brows done Wednesday. So we're going to start small. We're not going to jump into everything. I told my niece, look here, gal, we're going to do a makeup, no makeup look. She's talking about, we're going to be lying to the people. No, we're not going to be lying to the people. We're just going to be natural. And part of that is she's getting older. And I don't want her to desire to put all that makeup on. And part of that is I'm falling back in love with my natural skin, with this nappy hair. Y'all talking about, black is beautiful. So since black is beautiful, I'm falling in love, back in love with black is beautiful. And just putting my fingers through my hair with all that doggone hard gel. I had to comb that stuff out. But I'm moisturizing my hair. I've been using this moisturizing oil treatment by Design Essentials. The lady at the beauty supply store, I said, I want a hair growth oil. And this was like $4 cheaper than the other hair growth oil. She said, this will grow your hair also. So I'm going to douse it really good on Tuesday. And when I go to the beauty school, they can wash it out. Because, you know, it's important to get your hair keep your hair moisturized, keep your scalp moisturized, brush your hair, all the stuff we grew up doing, y'all. We grew up doing that stuff. And I'm still looking forward to, I don't know, this month is graduation month and also birthday month for my nieces and nephews. So we're going to spend my money on them. And then I guess next month for Juneteenth, I'll get my hair colored. Just live my life. Hey, Juneteenth is going to be so much fun. So much fun. I usually alternate. There are 2 locations, so I alternate going to one to the other. So I'm going to do that again. It's going to be hot. I'm looking forward to that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And like I said, setting goals. So I wrote, you got to write your goals down. You got to get some index cards. I walk throughout my house. I use my canes. I'm careful when I step. And I wrote one about, here's the other one. I stop eating candy or snacks. I lose 19 pounds a month. So you speak kind of in the present tense when you speak about your goals. Hi, Pamela. How you doing? Good morning. And I'm gonna look for, well, y'all see my end table. Of course, I got stuff all on it, but I'm gonna look for like a shelving that I can put over it so I can start stacking stuff there. But also, I need to get 2 mirrors. I have one heart-shaped mirror. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't be putting stuff up. Good morning, Minuet. Honey, I'm not a queen. I'm a princess. I am not married. Queens are married. But so I'm gonna just start visualizing that. Because I need somewhere to put my stuff, and I still want to get a makeup counter, like a makeup table with the lights. So the lady's gonna probably be coming in the next couple of weeks to help me organize. So I think I want to move that over here, and I have my dresser like right there. So I want to move that over here with that and put the papers and stuff over there, because that way when I get my makeup table, this will be out the way. But the only thing is, when the people start fixing the window and fixing the doors, they probably got to move that stuff anyway. So I don't know. I'm just visualizing. That's the key, being able to visualize what you want to do, or even standing up, visualizing, and you get up and you just do it. So as always, whenever I sit with my leg right here, it makes it hurt. So so that's that on that. I wish I could figure out where my small purse is, because I really don't want to take my big old purse. And I don't remember where it is. One of my purses is stuck under my bed. My home coworker didn't get it for me, so I can't get it because it's stuck under there, so I need her to pull it out. But anywho, can't always get what you want, and that's quite all right too. So I just wanted to come on and just confess my sins one to another. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm Church of Christ, so I was watching. I kind of like to Pentecostal Church of Christ, because I believe in that. I believe in demon possessed. When you got that demon in you, shout that demon out of you. Get it out of you. Get it out of you. So they were teaching about denominations and is the Church of Christ, right, and all that stuff. And now that we know that we were not taught the whole counsel of God, we were not taught that there not just one, not just two, not just three, but there are many Jewish tribes of people who look like me and you. And the Portuguese and in the 1100s, they sent those people from where they were in the Holy Land off the coast of Nigeria in what is called San Tome. And then when they decided they wanted to utilize Africans and enslave them, they brought those slaves off of San Tome in Brazil and in the United States. Now, some of the people who look like me were already here in these United States. And then others, at one point, they tried to enslave the more royal people like Ethiopians and Ethiopia and those three countries right there, Kenya, Ethiopia, and I don't know, I can't think right now. And those people were like, look, we are not slaves. So no matter what they did, they wouldn't enslave them because they refused to be enslaved. So when you talk about teaching the whole counsel, your oppressors, their goal has never been and will never be to teach you the whole counsel of God, because what they were doing is sinister. And so, yes, it's good to say we're going to follow the Bible and we're going to do what the Bible says, but we now know, and we've known for a while, that we haven't even learned the whole counsel of God, including the hidden books, the lost books of the Bible, and things like that. And so, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Bev and Rossi and Minuet. So, you know how something sounds good and you want to be right? However, the Bible says that we want to correct people in truth with love. And so we might need to step back from calling this church wrong and that church right, because what's wrong and right is once you test the spirits. And we didn't learn the whole counsel of God. And if we're going to be the truth, let's tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth right now. We're going to tell the truth, because now the things that people are doing in the Church of Christ are the things that they preached against 10 and 20 years ago. Because nobody wants to be outside the reference area, especially when Black people suffer from oppression. And we really don't talk about the struggles of being Black in the Church of Christ. We talk about what the Bible says, and that's direct relationship. That's a direct reference to oppressors who taught us their version of Jesus and God. So I just listened to the sermon today, and I'm just like, and what I'm dealing with in my life, honey, I need more. I need more than just this church is right. That ain't got nothing to do with helping me with this addiction I got going on, or this mobility issue that I got going on, or the fact that ain't none of y'all come to visit me today or any other day. I can't say that because my minister did come pray, bring me lunch, visit with me, and let me pray too. So I'm telling you, we have to be careful, because as sure as you think you are right, you are wrong. And the best thing you can do is serve God's people. It's great to be eloquent. We are so eloquent. I'm eloquent. But if I don't stop eating that candy and eat some green vegetables and protein, lose some weight, he gonna make me get weight loss surgery. So I gotta be on Straight Street. Paul was on Straight Street. I was like, what? The street was called Straight. I gotta get on Straight Street. So I wish that we would stop doing that. And I know that we teach that to pacify the older members. I was talking to my dad. He was on that tip about singing or something. I'm listening to him. I don't argue with him anymore because my dad's 75. I will argue with him, but I'll just be like, girl, just let him have it. But the truth is, with wisdom comes understanding. And if you haven't, it's good to read the word. Lord knows it is good. But you have to read the rest of the story. When we were enslaved, they put things over our mouth so we couldn't talk to each other. And what happened is, when they first got us here, there were people who looked at them, whispered something, blah, 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 and then people fell to the ground and died because they were that connected with the Spirit of God. So they tagged our mouths. We couldn't talk to each other. And we couldn't talk. Everybody had different languages. So until that got out of our repertoire of experiences, because we were enslaved like 369 years. So for me not to know any African languages, now the thing about it is, it's in our DNA. So I have the same DNA that my great granddaddy had. Now let me tell you something else. My granddaddy was born in 1898. Isn't that something? When I found out, I called my mama. I'm like, Mama, why you didn't tell my granddad was born in 1898? Now, isn't that something for your butt? So, needless to say, I have been a part of a wonderful group of Christian people who have stressed me from birth to now about this whole church is right stuff. Because being right ain't got nothing to do with what you're supposed to be doing. And you feel justified in that. Oh, we're in the right church. But have you loved on your brother? And what's missing is the Jewish people. See, the Bible, Jesus didn't come to change the law. He came to fulfill the law. And all throughout the Old Testament, it speaks about the coming Messiah. They knew that Jesus was coming. They called him Emmanuel. Are you the he that we are to be looking for? They knew he was coming. So, what's missing if we're to emulate the Jewish people? Entrepreneurship is missing. That's how we can make some money. That's how men can get back in the right places. Farming, we got to eat. And the thing is, we were so mistreated when it comes to farming that people didn't want to grow and farm their own food. My aunt, she lives in St. Louis. She don't eat out at all. She grow her own food. She buy meat, but she grow her own food. Isn't that amazing? And she's well into her 70s. She's almost 80. And she jumped on the side of the house and was painting it. She can get down. Do you hear me? So, all of these experiences affect me. I keep my history alive. I talk about it a lot. I draw on it. I make sense of the great lessons I've been taught in the church. But I also, when I met someone who was Pentecostal, and he delivered me, honey, when them knees stopped hurting for 2 days, I'm like, what? And he also helped me to understand so much. And it became okay to say, I'm not the only Christian in the world. And so it just makes me go, ugh, when I hear sermons like that. Because, there are several churches that say they're the only one. But that was designed by the adversary to separate us from our people and separate us from God. The more we say we're the only one, then we can't collaborate and fellowship with those who believe in Jesus. But baby, it's going to come a day, and the Bible teaches of that. But what I need right now is all that the Word has to help me to be able to get up and make it. And so that stuff they're teaching it does nothing but keeps my mind busy over foolishness, when in truth I need the help, the strength, the encouragement, the power that comes from the Word that propels me to do better and to live in faith and turn away from my addiction and compulsion. And so that's just the truth. I hope that makes sense to y'all. But I tell you what, don't forget. So that's the hashtag that YouTube asked us to put in, Shop the Real Deal. So look, and in fact, keep looking. If you click on the links, then you can, it's Walmart, Target, Macy's, some of those stores. Use those links to look at some things you're going to buy anyway, because it's just good to help the channel to get visibility. Honestly, I don't know what's going on my YouTube, so I'm not really making any money, but I gotta learn. So I'm trying to learn how you do it now. And that's part of social media. The criteria changes a lot. But what hasn't changed is that I want to encourage all of us to comment, like, and subscribe, and share. If you feel like these videos help, share them, and let's ask people to subscribe. And let's go for 500,000 more subscribers by July. We can do it. It's May, June, July. We can do that. So we're gonna keep when it's Juneteenth, I'm gonna print some postcards and ask people to comment, like, and subscribe. And also, do you all like the interviews? I like the interviews. I'm gonna ask Pat to come on, and I'm gonna ask people who've lost weight to come on and let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Talk about their journey, the story, and let's share some best practices, share some hiccups. Let's do that thing. Okay. Thank you, Marilyn. I always think Marilyn Boykins, is your husband Ronald? You think you said no. He was one of my customers. Thank you, Rossi. Thank you, Minuet. But please hit the like button. That really helps the channel when you hit the like button. And think about joining the membership, because I think it's $5.99 or $6.99. Because this week our guests are going to be only those who are part of the membership group. So I know Porch Lady is part of the group. So join us, and that way we can provide some content that is a little bit special, because you're special when you invest and support the channel and support me as well. Oh, thank you. Yes, I comb my hair, put some hair growth oil on it. I'm trying to hold it down because I'm going to a goodbye luncheon. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, to yesterday. I can tell y'all another little secret too. Thank you, Linda. I got word from the state of Tennessee that they found that my issue with the YMCA is valid, and so they gave me, some directives to continue to resubmit the paperwork and things like that to deal with the discrimination issue. So it's like, whoa. So hey, Porch Lady, I'm glad you're here. So this week we're gonna have Michelle come back, and she's only going to be in there for members only. So I have to figure out how that works. But that's going to be me, you, and Michelle, and we're going to talk. We have a talk seat. And if you want to, I believe I can pull 3 people in, because I know how to pull a guest in. But if not, if you just want to type out and we just talk, we're going to do more members only events and encourage people to join that membership. Support Miss Deborah, honey. Support me. We worked it. We working on this thing. So this week I don't know exactly what day. I know it won't be Monday, but I'll ask her to look at her calendar and see, and we will sit down about the same time. Does 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern work with you, Porch Lady? No. You just look on the website. It's gonna be there. But I'll try to reach out to you and make sure. I'll be screaming your name, Porch Lady, Porch Lady. Join us. So definitely, if you email me your phone number, and then I can just text you and let you know when we're on, and then you could just come to the channel. But you're special, Porch Lady. You're our elder. You're special. All of my members are special, and we want to continue to provide content only for those who believe in me enough to support me every month. So my knees hurting a little bit from bending it like this. What I've learned to do is sit in the middle of my bed and stretch my leg out. Also, I was watching this video on if you have a problem putting your sock on, and some of the exercises they have you do. For me, my knees are big, so I can't do them exercises because they hurt. I can do them when my coach lets me do them on Tuesday and Thursdays, because we're practicing and we don't do them. We do 1 or 2 knee exercises or 1 or 2 leg exercises. And we do core, we do everything. So that's because he knows how to train me. And I did talk to another coach. I'm looking at getting another trainer on Saturday or Sunday, hopefully at home, so that I can force myself to move. And that's part of it. We're scared, we're apprehensive, and we're going to have to force, Miss Deborah going to have to force herself to move. Get going, get up, 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 get back down. That's what we're going to have to do. Okay, well, I got to sing You Gotta Be a Special Lady. Y'all know this song. And a very exciting girl. You must be a special lady, 'cause you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Y'all know that song? If you don't, just YouTube it. And so, because it is Sunday, let's sing us a little church ditty here. I like that song. Give me you, Lord. Only you will do. I don't know how it go, but it say like that. Give me you. I like that song. I have a very good God. A very good. That's a good song. And that's another thing when I'm talking about church. They taught us in the Church of Christ that dancing was a sin. And the reason they taught us that is because every culture in Africa dance, period. They dance at church, they dance at home, they dance in the street. So to decrease our Africanisms, we were taught it was a sin. And I was offended. I am offended when they talk about the traditions in Africa are demonic and all of that, like spiritualism. And it just kind of hurts my feelings. But I seen an article by Go Black to Africa on reversing that, because people who tell the story tell you the story from their perspective. So, but my prayer is that the Lord would direct us to where He wants our mind to focus on and what He wants us to do. Because the Word of God says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and repent, I will heal the land. And the biggest problem that we have right now are our men. Because when men straighten up, the women are going to straighten up. Because the men are going to treat the women with respect and not disrespect. So, I better get a little rest because I got to get up at 12, dress, get myself down my wheelchair. I'm going to take my cane, or I might take both of my walkers. I don't know. I got to see when the spirit hits me, what I'm going to do. But I definitely have to go say bon voyage to our friend Celestine and her husband. I mean, just good people. Okay. I'm scared because the last time I went to church, I couldn't get up. But this time I'm not gonna be scared. Plus my knees don't hurt. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. I'm going to do it. Okay. So have a good week. Look at your goals. I'll definitely be back. And keep on going, and one day at a time. Set this goal this week, no candy. So I got some turkey butts and some pork neck bones, because that's all I saw. I got 1 pack of turkey necks and then neck bones and some pork neck bones, so she can make me some greens. And that way we have greens and cornbread. And when you eat bone broth, like broth, then it helps your joints. So that's another reason that she's going to put that in the crock pot. Okay? Thank you, Porch Leader. Oh, thank you. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So we are starting this journey on this first day of the week, thanking the Lord for all that He has blessed us with, encouraging each of you as I encourage myself, thanking each of you for your support. Please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. And please comment and share and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell another friend to hit the subscription button. Okay? Peace and hair grease, y'all. I love you and I appreciate you. Bye.